Hey guys, what's up? It's Winnie here. Welcome back to my channel. It just got crazy dark outside and it's thundering really loudly because it's storming. So excuse the lighting, but today I have my monthly favorites to share with you guys. And the first favorite I have is actually something that I don't have here physically to show you guys. But if you've been following me on my Snapchat or my Instagram, I've been sharing a little bit about my first favorite, which is actually my new apartment. And a few videos back, if you guys can remember, I told you that I had some news to share and there was going to be a lot of changes going on, and that is going to be one of those changes. I've been in the whole moving process lately and that's been keeping me really busy because I'm moving things into the new place and I still have a lot of things to pack up. So you guys will see more of the new place soon, and I've just been obsessed with shopping and decorating the new apartment. So I'm really excited to show you guys the new space. You guys are going to see a new filming area, but once I get settled in, I promise I'll be doing more like home decor styled videos for you guys because I love the way it looks so far and I'm really excited to see how everything looks all together. So that's my first favorite that I had to share with you guys, and I've been waiting to tell you guys for a really long time. But now moving on to some beauty items that I've been loving for this past month. First, I have to talk about this lippy that I have literally worn in almost every single one of my most recent uploads, and I try to keep a variety of different lippies that I wear on camera, but this one I have just been reaching for non-stop, and it's the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Venus. I went to put this on my lips the other day and I was like, okay, wait, no, I'm gonna use a different shade. And I picked up my MAC Velvet Teddy, which is my go-to, and I realized these are literally the same shade. So this is basically a liquid version of Velvet Teddy, but I will say Venus dries down to be a little bit more of a darker orangey brown compared to Velvet Teddy, but they are very, very similar. So it is no wonder that these two are my favorite shades. It's just the color that I gravitate towards. It works really well with my skin tone and I love the shade. And also this liquid lipstick is really comfortable on the lips. I feel like it's pretty long wearing and I love the pigmentation. I don't love the scent, which I talked about in my last video, because it's got like kind of like a sunscreen scent to me, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it might not bother you. Next, I have two blushes that I've been kind of alternating between, and they're both from Benefit. The first one is Rockateur, and this is not brand new or anything, but it's one that I've been reaching for a lot more often as of lately, and it's got a really pretty soft mauve rose color to it, and you can't really see it on camera, but up close you can see that it has a really soft glowy iridescence to it, which I really, really like, and it's what I have on my cheeks today. And the other one I have is the new blush to Benefit, which is called GALifornia, and I just love all of the Benefit like packaging. It's super cute, and both of these blushes are actually scented, but this one inside is like a bright peachy coral color, and this one did have like a gold glittery overspray, which has kind of gone away now, but it still has a really pretty iridescence to it, very similar to the Rockateur. So these two have been my favorites recently because of that like soft glow that it gives to your cheeks. I think it's really pretty for this time of year. And the GALifornia one kind of smells like a tropical fruity scent, and the Rockateur is just like a really pretty florally scent. Next, I have some affordable drugstore makeup brushes, and I apologize, these are dirty because I do use them, but these are from Wet n Wild, which I did talk about in one of my drugstore makeup hauls, and these are fairly new, but there are only, I believe, 6 makeup brushes that they came out with, and two of my favorite ones are the larger powder brush and the contour brush, but these are a really good quality brush for under like $5 or so. I think the big one maybe was like around $3 and this one was around $2 something. I can't remember for sure, but they are definitely really affordable brushes. I haven't had any problems with these brushes shedding or anything, and these are synthetic hairs of course, but I can wash these with a brush cleaner and they look brand new again. It's a white bristle with like light pink at the ends. It's kind of like this one, it's less dirty, but it has a white handle and a white ferrule, so it just looks really nice. But for less than $5 for makeup brushes, I think these are amazing. And you guys have been seeing me use these brushes a lot and keep asking me what they are. So the large one I like to use all over my face to set my face with a light powder, or I use this to brush away my bake, and it works really well. And they're very, very soft. And the other one, which is just a smaller angled contour brush, I like to use this for contour, of course. And I think it's just the perfect size because it's not not too wide or too dense, and it just blends really nicely. So if you're looking for an affordable makeup brush option other than e.l.f. or something, I think these are great. I do hope that they add more to the brush line because so far they don't have a ton of selection. They don't have a ton of brushes. So I hope that they add to that because that would be amazing. And next I have a highlighting palette that I've been using non-stop ever since I got it. It's from Stila. It's the Starlight Starbright highlighting palette. And I don't think that this is brand new, but I feel like I just don't hear very much about this palette, and I have been obsessed with this. I think it's a beautiful palette, and the cool thing about this highlighting palette is the highlighters are kind of like a cream consistency. You can like kind of push into the product and it kind of like moves around a little bit. I like to apply it with a highlighting brush and it works really well. You can also use your fingers with it, but once you have it on your cheeks, it kind of turns almost into like a powder. It doesn't stay sticky on your cheeks because I don't really like cream products for that reason. It's kind of hard to explain because it is a cream product and it feels creamy in the pan, but once you go to apply it onto your skin, it almost feels like a silky powder, and it's just so pretty. All of these shades are so pretty. The two I use the most often are these two, which is Kitten in the center, which is a really pretty light champagne gold, and then the end one is Transcendence, which is a light, soft, like shell pink highlight. It's really pretty on. I think these are so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it on top of my cheeks, but it almost gives you like a dewy glow, which is why I love it so much. I'm actually just gonna put on a little bit more of Kitten just to show you guys what it looks like. But you can definitely really intensify your glow with this, and it doesn't feel heavy on. It feels like a super light, silky powder. I don't know how to explain this. It's definitely one of my favorite highlighting products. So dewy and glowy looking. I'm obsessed with this. And then I have my favorite mascara, which is the Maybelline the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara. And when I first got this, I wasn't crazy about it. I just didn't really see a huge difference on my lashes when I used it. But I did use it some more, and I feel like it's one of those mascaras where the more you use it, the better it gets. And I also really like the wand on this. It has a ton of little bristles, so I feel like it brushes through my lashes really well. And the formula of the mascara is a little bit more on the dry side, and I feel like I just prefer more drier formula mascaras because I can coat my lashes with it and kind of keep them pushed up and it stays that way, and I don't have to curl my lashes, and I feel like this has been doing a really good job at that. Next, I have some skincare products to talk about, and this one I'm kind of nervous to say it's my favorite because when I tried it out and I realized how much I liked it, I knew it was going to hurt my pockets in the future because it is a little bit more on the higher end side, and it's the Lancôme Advanced Genifique Concentrate, and this is a youth activating concentrate. I actually purchased this as a set from Sephora. Anytime Sephora has their VIB sale or anything, I take advantage of these skincare sets because those can be really expensive. So this is a 1 fluid ounce bottle, and I think there are 2 sizes, but this one is the 1 fluid ounce, which came with another facial cleanser which was about the same size, and also the smaller travel sizes of it. So I thought it was a really good deal because I think the set was around $80 and this bottle alone is around $70 or $80, so you get a little bit more. So I've been using this at night, and you can use it in the day if you want to, but I just use it at night, and probably every other night, and just about a dime size amount of it, or very sparingly. But I'm about halfway through the bottle and I'm gonna be really sad once I run out of this. But I use this before my moisturizer or anything, and I place a few drops in the palm of my hands and I just pat it into my skin. And at first I really didn't think I would see or feel a difference, but it is almost immediate, or at least in my experience. I was just shocked to feel how smooth my skin was right after applying this. And it is more of an anti-aging product, but it is never too soon to start using anti-aging products. And I have been starting to dabble into more like higher end skincare products. This has opened the doors to that, and I'm kind of researching into other brands to try for you guys. But if you guys have any suggestions that you want to leave me in the comments, please let me know because I would love to check that out. Skincare products, especially more expensive ones, I do take my time to research, and I've had my eyes on this for a long time, and once I tried it out, I realized what everyone was raving about, so I do love this product. And then on the other end of the spectrum, I have a drugstore skincare product that I've been loving. It's from L'Oreal. It's called the Hydra Genius Moisturizer. This one is for normal to dry skin. They also have the same product for oily skin, but I've been mainly mainly using the one that's made for normal to dry skin, and it's been working really well for me. I use this as a daytime moisturizer, and it's very lightweight. I love that it comes with a little pump, and what I like about this moisturizer is that it kind of has a gel consistency to it. It's very light and watery feeling. It really reminded me of my Belif Aqua Bomb, which I love, and it's a very lightweight, super hydrating kind of moisturizer, which this is exactly that. It also has that hyaluronic acid in it, which I've talked about before, but it's amazing for keeping your skin moisturized. So if you do have dry skin, this is great, and it's very lightweight, so it absorbs really quickly into your skin. And the Belif Aqua Bomb has that same hyaluronic acid in it, so it feels and looks very similar, but this also smells really, really nice, and the fragrance doesn't bother my skin at all, even though I do have sensitive skin. But if you do have oily skin, they also make one for oily skin, which is a little bit more mattifying. I haven't tried out the extra dry skin one, but it comes in a different container, and it looks a little bit more like a thicker cream. And those are all of my favorites for the month of May. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you as always for watching. If you guys want to see more sneak peeks of my new apartment, don't forget to check out my links down below for my Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any specific like apartment videos that you guys are interested in seeing, and I will check those out. And also, side note, just so you guys are aware, I do have some videos that are pre-filmed in this filming setup because I'm going to be moving around, so I don't have a lot of time to sit down and film for you guys, but I do want to put out videos, so you guys are going to be seeing this filming setup until I get settled into my new apartment. So that might be confusing, but I'm really excited to get situated and film for you guys in the new setup, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. So until then, I will see you in my next one. Bye!